Hi everyone, it's Doreen My Bedazzled Treasures, and today I have some new items to share with you that are in our store at ooh-la-la-vintagetreasures.com. And the first thing I have for you is this beautiful trim. I don't know if you've seen it out on YouTube yet, but our designers have showed their design packages. But I just wanted to share with it in case you do not subscribe to them, some of the items that we have in the store. So one of the items is this beautiful trim right here, and it's like a bubble crystal trim. And it's kind of a dimensional, cute little bubbly crystal looking trim. Never seen it before. It's very vintage, very cute. So I wanted to show you that. Hopefully you can see it here in this on this paper. I'm trying to show you. Hopefully it's not too close. But there's what the trim looks like. And then I also have for you this great, it's a pearl trim, it's on a string, and it looks like this. This is what the pearl trim looks like. And it's a very nice size pearl. It's not too small, but it's not too big either. And Juliana from I Love Vintage Scrap just did a video on some of our new items, and she did a beautiful altered book with this pearl trim in there and some other items from our store. So if you haven't checked it out, go check her out. She's I Love Vintage Scrap on YouTube. And then also I have this gorgeous picket fence, and it's a little miniature piece. You'll get 8 inches wide. So this is what it looks like. And it's about 2.5 inches tall. And this is great for your scrapbook pages, your altered cards, a beach scene. It's just a great little piece, and it's on a wire, so it's pliable and movable. So it's a really cool piece to work with. So we have that on our store as well. And then also I've added a couple of new pieces of trim, and one of them is this beautiful leaf trim. And what I did with this one is I tea dyed it, but it's pink, so it's a baby pink, and I tea dyed it, so this is more of like a rose. And you get all these cute little leaves on here. So it's really, really fun to work with. And I did a project, so I'm going to be sharing you something that I did with it in a little bit. And then I also have for you some new appliques. And we have 2 different sizes. This one is a little bit wider, and it is with pearls and flowers. So this is the first one. It has all this beautiful trim, and this is also what our designers received in their package. If you notice, there's a lot of pearls and there's sequins in this. So it's really, really pretty, and it's all hand tea dyed, and it's each piece is cut, tea dyed, and then taken apart. So it's a very long process to just get one applique. This is 10 inches wide and 3 inches width this way. Okay, so we have that one for you, and that is in the tea dyed collection. And also I have another tea dyed piece of trim for you, and it's another floral, but this one has bigger sequins and more, it's more dimensional, I guess you could say, where that pattern that I just showed you is all conformed, where this one is kind of haphazard all over. So you can see there's scattered of pearls, and there's beautiful sequins, and just gorgeous, gorgeous trim. This one is a little bit smaller. It's about 2.5 inches wide, and I'm sorry, 6 inches wide by 2.5 inches this way. So these are both vintage wedding dress material, and I've had a lot of requests for me to add this to the store, so this is why I'm taking the time to show you, because this is new, and it's great for any projects that you can use in your vintage scrapbooking or altered art, or even just to look at, to sit in a box. It looks really pretty just sitting on you know, with your laces and stuff. It looks really pretty there too. And then also I have this gorgeous, gorgeous Venice trim, and it's in a rose pattern. And I will be getting this in other colors, but we're starting out with the ivory. And it's been very popular already, but it's this beautiful rose trim with leaves. And hopefully you can see the detail on this. It's just gorgeous. So I hope you like that one. It will be coming in, I believe, pink and maybe white. So we're just doing the ivory now, and I did a project. I'm going to show you that I use this trim as well. And then I have for you a couple new items that I have designed, which is, I'm using it on this policy envelope deal here, but this is on 2 rings, and it's a charm. It's like a, I call it a charm dangle, because it has different things to show you. So we have a crystal here, then we have some vintage bling here with a bead, a lavender cat eye bead, and then here's some, right here, some rhinestones. And this is one of our new flowers that we have available, and it's the satin roses. Beautiful. And then I also have for you another little tiny crystal up here, and some other little metal charms like this one and this leaf pattern. And then I also have a coin here, another piece of rhinestone, and then this is a vintage, I don't know if you can see right here. It's got crystals at the top, and it's got the pearl. These are one of a kind, and it's on our store. I will only have one available in the lavender, and then I have another one in the taupe color. So I'll be sharing that with you. Okay, so another item that I have to share with you is this awesome, and I'm going to show it to you on the back of this here. It's one of these beautiful oil rub bronze handles that you can use on your scrapbooking projects. And it's really, really nice. It's got that sleek look to it, but it's really, really elegant, and it's quite wide. So it'd be great to use on any of your altered art, any of your pages. Just a really nice piece to add to your scrapbooking, and it's a nice dimension. And this pattern is, it's like an oiled rub flat satin kind of a, it's a flat and a satin, if that makes any sense to you, but it's got like a oil rubbed look to it, and it's in the bronze color. Kind of looks black on camera, but it's more of a brown bronze color. So I have that for you, and look how cute that dangles off of that. Just so cute. I just love how that looks. So let me show you a project that I did with some of the products that I have for you. This is using the fence material. I added a couple of the butterflies right here, and a little heart in the middle of the butterflies. This is that trim I just showed you right there. What I did is I covered, this was an item that I showed you a while ago, and it's a jewelry holder. It's a jewelry display, and I got 2 sizes at Goodwill, and so I decided to alter it using my pink fabric that I love so much. So I used the pink fabric in the background, and I just put a little bit of fabric tack to hold it down, and then what I did at the top was I tea dyed the top part. So it's the same fabric, but it's tea dyed at the top. So I just love these butterflies. These are also Venice butterflies as well. And what I did here is, you see the trim here, I just cut the rose and I added it right there and added 2 pieces of the leaf. So that's that leaf trim. And then here's that crystal trim that I showed you right there, another butterfly. Okay, and then this piece right here is another charm dangle that I made, and this is in a really pretty peachy beige color. So these are all like ivories and beige and golds, and there's some rhinestones there. And this is called Key to My Heart. I just love, it looks like a little perfume bottle here. So you got that one. And these lockets open, so you have 2 lockets here that open. And then you have the 2 keys, and then there's another piece of vintage bling right there. So this is what it looks like in the front. And I just wanted to show you some ideas on what you could use the fence for. And this is actually a little bit, this is probably 2 pieces together on the fence. But I cut it in 1 piece. So I'm able to cut it longer, so I have more of that. And then on the top, I added this beautiful cream Venice butterfly as well. 2 of the cabbage roses here in the mauve color one of the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, a white feather that I just placed in here. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to glue it in yet, if I really liked it. It's kind of a messy feather there, but I kind of like it, so I think I'm going to probably glue it in. And then I just have laying on here the cameo just so you could see the color next to the other colors. So hopefully you can see that. A piece of vintage bling right here, and some of the wedding trim. So I'm going to take you around the back just so you can see what I did on the back there. Just a little, I just tucked a little piece of the wedding trim here to the side and added a little tag that says Amor on it, and it's made in that kind of a vintage book print kind of thing. So that's just a little tag right there, and then one of my stick pins that I made. So that's what it looks like, and I think it makes a beautiful display for my jewelry. So that's one of the reasons that I made it, was to display the jewelry. So I really like how that came out. So I hope you like my project, and I'm going to be adding some new things to the store really soon. So stay in touch and keep watching us, because Patty and I are adding some more templates and more exciting things coming. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Okay, bye everyone.